What is that?
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf, right?
No,
Well, this one's a ghoul on a stool.
I don't get it.
Well, Butler, I've got to decide what spooky Halloween thing I'm talking about this year.
What?
Oh, whatever will we do?
Maybe we could just kill this year.
You know I can't do that.
Play this one. I like this one.
Oh boy, little buddy, what do you have here?
What's going on?
Oh wow, Monster Party for the NES? Well, now that sounds like a spooky good time.
This intro is so clunky. Yeah, I like the picture on it.
Monster Party is an NES game released by Bandai in 1989, and let me tell you, I love this game. You know, there's a lot of random shovelware on the NES. Shit like Mylon Secret Castle, Sword Master, whatever the fuck Ice Climber is. Not to mention that the NES was basically used as a dumping ground for licensed garbage. But dig deep enough and you'll find a gem or two. And that's Monster Party, that's what we're talking about today. The game was originally meant to be chock full of references to pop culture horror, but, you know, that shit's expensive. What, you really think 1989 Bandai was about to shell out however much it cost to put a little 8-bit Jason Voorhees in their game? I fucking doubt it. One thing led to another, as is the unfortunate vagueness we have to go on for these obscure NES titles from an era where nobody cared enough to autistically document every little thing, and the game would see its Japanese version canceled entirely. What we got was one version of Monster Party for the United States, with all of its various pop culture references removed. Oh yeah, we're having a monster party here. Everyone's invited. Minotaur? Invited. Tempura shrimp? Invited. Onion ring? Invited. And I don't know what that is, but it's invited. I'll fucking eat that. I'm starting to think this is less of a monster party and more of a HauntLich and Minotaur hang out and eat fried food together. Which, you know, I'm not knocking that. I'm down to clown, that sounds pretty good. Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and saw a bright star. While he stared at it, unnecessary period, the beauty of the star made his eyes moist. So he didn't notice that the star landed right in front of him. Except it wasn't a star, it was our new best friend forever, Bert. Bert was a cool-ass gargoyle, and now he's at the party and eating onion rings with me and Minotaur. Mark quickly asked, "Who are you?" Mark is entirely unfazed. He's going through a lot of shit right now and just had a really emotionally draining baseball game. "I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. Come and help me. I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters." Mark's like, "Real shit? That sounds scary. No thanks."
What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. Cut it out. Help.
Stop.
"We must act together," says Bert. "How?" asks Mark. "Like this." And then Bert sucked Mark up into his asshole. The end. Oh. Maybe Mark was right to be scared. Damn. Oh, maybe not. This is actually really nice. You know, I think I might want to get in there myself. Perfect. Hello, baby. Hey girl, what's up? The pitcher plant spits bubbles at you, and you use your bat to knock them back at it. This takes forever, and it's a terrible first boss. Kill the boss, grab the question mark. A question mark? The fuck is a question mark? What kind of pickup is this? Wait, question mark? Kill these legs. If you pick up a pill, you can play as Bert for a short time. Bert can fly, he has a projectile, he's not a child. Overall, leaps and bounds better than Mark. As you enter boss doors, you'll find that some are empty. These exist to waste your time as Bert. They don't randomize, so they're just a fuck you to first-time players. Sorry, I'm dead. HauntLich, I hear you asking now, scratching your head like the chimp you are. What even actually, man? Alright, here's the quick and nasty of it. First, the question marks. These are just random pickups. They can heal you, they can turn you into Bert, or they can give you points. You don't want points. As for this guy, remember earlier how I said that this game was originally intended to be just chock fucking full of parodies and references? In fact, the original Japanese title of the game was Parody World Monster Party. And this gross weirdness right here is a reference to a toy that Bandai themselves used to sell. It was part of a line of gross out toys for kids and collectors. And this guy in particular is a dead lizard that is bloated due to decomposition. The joke being that its bloated, inflated guts, it kinda look like boobies. So this guy right here, sorry I'm dead. The only reference that remained fully intact is also the only reference that is completely lost on the only audience that had access to the game. Comedy gold. Oh yeah, now it's spooky time. It's not that spooky though. I'm not scared. Well, what's even scary here? Dog with man face? Please don't pick on me. Oh shit, it's Pumpkin Robe Guy. I remember you from high school. Now give me your lunch money, you fucking nerd. Pumpkin Robe dropped me the key, which means we can ignore all the other doors in the stage and beeline it right for the exit. What other bosses? What other doors? No way, man. I got places to do and people to be. Round 2, the sewer. Bold of them to include the only kind of mermaid you can actually fuck. Whenever you load into a round, the enemy drops are randomized. However, once an enemy drops an item, it'll drop that item every time you kill them. So take a minute to stock up on a comfortable amount of health. This game is kind of bullshit sometimes. Hey, well that kind of looks like the egg from Alien. I expected a face hugger to pop out of there, but nah, just a bubble. Crack Medusa right in the face as she shits little Japanese fat snakes at me. What is this thing called? Dunspars? No. Okay, it's a 𝓢𝓾𝓫𝓵𝓵𝓵, which literally translates as son of dirt. He's a dirt child. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Food. Look out, baby! I have zero idea what this is referencing. I don't even have a guess. I wouldn't begin to know where to start guessing. I thought, okay, maybe it's some kind of Japanese meme like the sorry I'm dead guy, but no. I got nothing. Somebody at Bandai just thought that having to fight fried finger foods was really, 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 really funny. Time to do some damage. Eggplant well? No, okay, what's going on here? Okay, so it's launching dinner plates at me. So funny enough, Japan plus well plus dinner plates were enough context clues for me to figure out what this is referencing. This is a reference to a Japanese ghost story about a girl named Okiku. There are a lot of versions of her story, but the gist of it is that she was a young servant girl that gets tricked into thinking one of her family's 10 valuable plates gets either broken or stolen. The consequence of the plate being lost is her death, so she's desperately counting the plates but repeatedly only counts 9. As it turns out, a samurai has either stolen the plate or broken the plate in a bid to get Okiku to marry him, saying that he'll lie to her family about the fate of the plate or return the stolen plate or something like that. She says no to this, so he kills her, or worse, and throws her body down a well, where she becomes a ghost that spookily counts to 9 over and over again. Interesting side note, Okiku's story and the way her ghost is traditionally depicted was the foundation for the Japanese horror movie Ringu, or as we know it in the Western audience, The Ring. Round 3, the cave. Weeb-ass vampire. Move it! You know, like a cow, like the sound a cow makes. So how do you think the Minotaur attacks us? Does he headbutt us with his horns? Perhaps he attacks us with his scythe. Vote on your phones now. Nah, he throws cows at us, just a whole cow, which admittedly, that's pretty scary. My legs are asleep. Yeah? Obviously. This is supposed to be an Egyptian-themed monster, right? He launches toilet paper at us, as we all know they did in ancient Egyptian warfare. He doesn't really look like a mummy. Kinda looks like he was maybe supposed to be the Invisible Man at first. Does Universal own the concept of an invisible guy? I don't know if they do. I just don't know why this reference would need to be changed. Better safe than sorry, I guess. I'll suck all your blood. Oh shit, all of it? Round 4, bitches, we're in Egypt now. Okay, so why was the Egypt boss in the previous stage and not in this one? Just to piss me off? I am unreasonably bad at baseball. These jumping snakes crack me up. Have you ever seen a snake jump?
No snakes jump all the time.
Snakes can't jump, Butler. They don't have legs.
Have you seriously never seen a snake run?
That is not the same as a jump.
How is it not the same?
Butler, snakes do not literally leap vertically into the air.
Now you're being pedantic.
Oh, you are making me so angry. I am a slowpoke. I mean, alright. Hey Slowpoke, where the fuck is your hitbox? Okay, so usually I would jump and attack and get a bunch of hits as I jumped and then as I went back down. Because video game is not programmed good. But it doesn't work on this guy because as far as I can tell, his whole upper half just doesn't exist. Whatever, brute force it, I've got stuff to do. Oh, kitty. Nah, he's a baby. Holy shit! Bad. Bad, Scorpion. Stop shitting stuff at me. Face the music. Fucking what? Holy shit, look at his fingers. Damn, dude, he is shredding. Why is this a boss? I'm questioning this more than I'm questioning the fried fish boss. Maybe because, like, I guess a giant onion ring is a believable monster. Like, if I saw a giant onion ring at the end of a hallway barreling at me, I'd be scared. But this is just like, it's just a guy with a guitar. What's his beef with me? What did I do? Have I offended you in some way, Guitar Man? You come into the room and he's like, oh shit, it's Mark. You won't take me alive. Fuck, watch out, guys, there's a shark. Oh Well, I'm stealing this one. He's coming home with me. Watch my dance. No thanks. I said no thanks. I said no thank you.
He said he doesn't want to see your dance.
Hold on. Something else is happening here.
Whoa, I guess you won.
Fuck stage 6. Me and all my homies hate stage 6. Why do I hate stage 6? Well, just watch and listen for a moment. You'll understand. Oh boy, a teleporting door maze. That's my favorite old video game trope. Oh boy, and the music's the worst track in the game. Oh boy. Oh, and these fireballs, they're fucking relentless. They never stop, and they're not the easiest to avoid either. And by the 15-minute mark, I'm fucking exhausted, so I start getting impatient and I start making mistakes. At which point, the fireballs become a tax on your health every time you want to test a door. Where the fuck am I? Where do I go? I'm gonna throw up. I hate this. I just want it to be over. Oh, bro, the boss. Boss door. Okay, that's actually scary. I didn't expect any of the monsters in this game to actually be scary. No thank you. I got nothing to be scared about, though. I'm an immortal lich. I can't even die, so what am I gotta be worried about?
You have not yet died in the way.
Hey, Butler, for no particular reason at all, we're leaving. Go, 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 go! He's the only boss in stage 6, so now that you've got the key, it's time to leave. I can't be the only one, right? I hit teleporter puzzles like this, and I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. I try to use my brain, but at the end of it, it just feels like I'm guessing every time I enter a door. Hello, Royce. Royce is he's a caterpillar in a bed. So I originally thought that this was a reference to the Franz Kafka novella, The Metamorphosis, wherein the protagonist Gregor Samsa awakens to find himself having been transformed into an insect. You know, it's the origin of this image. See, I thought, like, what a cerebral reference. He rolls. He's Royce. He's Rolls Royce. Okay. Okay. You know what? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But I must be one hell of an idiot to fall for it a third time. Welcome, entrance to hell. Should have put this guy at the beginning of stage 6. And you know what? His dumbass dropped me the key, so I'm just gonna use my incredible Bert powers to pretty much skip the entire rest of the stage. This is it, the final stage, and without a doubt, the hardest stage in the game. Don't get bamboozled, there's a hidden boss right at the beginning that you have to go left to reach. And he is a ball buster. He busts my balls. I don't even know how you would fight him without grabbing Bert first, and even then. Sometimes, if you crouch in the corner, he just bounces around like the DVD logo and you can get away with most of your health. Face my wrath. Buddy, what the fuck are you even supposed to be? Don't give me that look, you smug son of a bitch. The only way to kill these constellations is by reflecting their projectiles back at them. And I am unreasonably bad at baseball. Oh boy, Mark Soup. Okay, so why wasn't this guy in the Egypt stage? How do you have 2 different Egypt-themed bosses, but neither of them are in the Egypt stage? Are you just fucking with me? You beat everybody. Beat me and you can leave. Come and die. Wait, the only place I can hit him is the eye? And it only opens sometimes? Well, shit. And just to even further bust my balls, you have to beat all of the bosses in stage 8, then beat the final boss in one go. Alright, game, I gotcha. Easy. The boss door gives you a chunk of health, so all I have to do is beat the stage bosses without taking so much damage that the heal at the end doesn't matter. Which is easier said than done. All of these bosses kind of feel like a damage race with Bert. I could take on the whole fucking world with health this big. Mark destroyed the monsters, except Bert, obviously. Bert gave Mark a gift and Mark went home. He excitedly opened the box and a beautiful princess came out. Bert's like, Mark, you did me a huge favor, okay? So I'm gonna give you something special, alright? Don't show it to anyone, especially not your parents. Do not let them know about this. You helped me out big time, so don't even think about it. You've earned this, but don't let anyone see it. I'm fucking serious. But suddenly, the princess became a monster. That's completely fucked up. There is a 100% chance Mark got literally caught with his pants down just now. Mark was scared and screamed. Ah! And it was all a dream. The end. Except actually, it wasn't a dream. The only dream part was where his princess gift turned into a monster. All this other shit, it actually happened. It was completely real. Mark killed a bunch of monsters and got a princess in real life.
The game was cool. You don't usually play cool games.
You want to see something else that's cool?
Yeah, actually, do it up.
The original unreleased Japanese beta of Monster Party, called Parody World, is completely playable. You know, with caveats. This game is hard as fuck. Bosses in Parody World don't leave question marks, so if you get thrashed by the boss, you don't even get a dice roll as to whether or not you get a health up. You're gonna get nothing, and you're gonna like it. The item drops aren't randomized this time. It seems like each playthrough, the same enemies always drop the same items, and I swear only one enemy in the whole of stage 1 actually drops a Bert pill. The boss changes are immediately noticeable. Here's the pitcher plant boss, featuring his microphone and speaker. Fun fact, even though the speaker isn't actually there in the full release, it's still possible to stand on where it was, making it easy to cheese the first boss. So here's my question. Why was this something that needed to be changed? Is Plant That Sings a copyrighted idea? Doesn't even look like Audrey 2. Audrey 2 didn't have a microphone and speaker. I don't know, I don't think there was a reason to change this. The pumpkin boss is where shit goes completely off the rails. It used to be a Planet of the Apes reference.
Damn you all to hell!
And holy shit, I actually cannot beat this boss. He attacks almost non-stop, has no pattern, and it seems like the top of his body is intangible, so I can't do the jump attack while chasing him. And even if I could, he knocks me away with projectiles. I can't beat him without dropping down to 1 health, and since none of the enemies drop health, I'm having a bitch of a time beating the first fucking stage. The alien eggs in stage 2? Yeah, they launch facehuggers. I can see why this had to be changed. What I don't understand is the Medusa. Why did they have to change this? Who owns the copyright on Medusas? The Greeks? The well actually references the legend it's based on. Nah, I don't know what that says. I'm assuming this symbol right here means plate. And that right there's that's a number of some kind. Holy shit, Okiku, calm down! Why is this so much harder? Dang! Okay, I guess the original mummy wasn't transparent. Did Bandai worry Universal owned the concept of mummies? Did they think mummies were a made-up thing? So I originally thought, why didn't they keep this? There's no way that's copyrighted. And then I ripped a sprite sheet from this game, and this boss was labeled The Thing. And I guess that makes sense. Maybe for the time, this would have been an immediately recognizable reference. I don't know, maybe everybody in the audience immediately recognized it, and I'm the idiot. The fuck? Oh, it's a Mogwai, and he turns into a gremlin. Okay. Yeah, it's a gremlin. He launches gremlins at you. You know gremlins? You know that guy from Multiverses? The Which One boss is just unfinished. No dialogue box, no nothing. He just goes back and forth. These Jiangshi are not in the final game at all. If you don't know, a Jiangshi is a Chinese hopping vampire that bounce around because they've got rigor mortis or some shit. I don't know why they removed these. They're not a reference to a copyrighted material, and all the other enemies are fucking weird, so they didn't stand out at all. The Grim Reaper's been replaced with, he's been replaced with a, What the fuck is that? The dragon in round 8 is cheesable because the door doesn't disappear and he can't come in here to damage you. Hilarious. And that's it. That's Parody World Monster Party. Also, I guess, America World Monster Party Official Release Edition for the Nintendo Entertainment Home Entertainment Device. What'd you think, Butler?
I don't understand. You play cool games. You know about cool games.
Yeah, and?
So why do we play Rex Ronin?
Bro, that's an old reference. At least mention Cool World or something. No one's seen the Rex Ronin video.
Can the next game we play be cool too?
Probably not, Butler. Probably not.